Now to some more breaking news we're following right now at 11, where earlier this evening, the National Weather Service did confirm a tornado did in fact come through Tolland County yesterday. The tornado hit in Coventry and Mansfield as an EF1 tornado.
Yeah, and as you saw in those images and right behind us, that tornado left behind a path of destruction, leaving people to clean up quite a mess. We do have team coverage of the tornado tonight. Channel 3's Roger Susannon is live in Coventry, but we kick things off with Chief Meteorologist Bruce DePriest. And Bruce, this was really something yesterday.
Yeah, it wasn't kept me and Mark Dixon very busy yesterday afternoon, and here's a photo that Mike Griswold sent in from Coventry late yesterday afternoon. You can see a distinct lowering, a distinct funnel coming out of that low cloud base there, and certainly at some point that touched down and was a tornado confirmed by the National Weather Service today. It began in Coventry, lifted in Mansfield. It was kind of a discontinuous path along a length of about 3.2 miles. The time was 5:40 in the afternoon. Of 5:49, it was at EF1 on the enhanced Fujita scale. That means winds of about 85 to 90 miles an hour. The path width was about 50 yards, but certainly wide enough to cause a lot of damage to trees and power lines there. Early warning pinpoint Doppler tonight is scanning the state dry, and it's beautiful. Washington is 54, Wellington is 55, New Haven and Hartford both coming in at 61 degrees, but we are watching Dorian now. We have a tropical storm warning in effect for Cape Cod and the islands all the way to the south coast of Long Island, and hurricane warnings still in effect for all of the North Carolina coast into the South Carolina coast, as we have Dorian now not too far away from Cape Fear, North Carolina. It's moving to the northeast at 13 miles an hour. Here's the latest from the Hurricane Center. Moving off to the northeast, increasing in forward speed. It's going to go near or over the Outer Banks tonight, off the mid-Atlantic coast tomorrow, and then south and east of New England as we go into Saturday morning. And then it goes right up to Nova Scotia, onward toward Newfoundland. So it's going to hit the Canadian Maritimes, but only brush us here in Connecticut. We'll talk about the impacts it will have coming up in the early warning forecast.
Okay, Bruce, thank you very much. Our team coverage continues right now. People in Coventry and Mansfield who witnessed the wrath of yesterday's wild weather were not surprised to learn that storm was a tornado.
Yeah, they almost called it last night. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Roger Susannon is live in Coventry right now with an eyewitness account of the destruction there. Roger, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Mark and Aaron, it really is outrageous. There are still folks here in Coventry, as you can see, who are going to need chainsaws just to be able to clear out their driveways here. And, you know, folks who saw this storm, who heard the storm, say they believed it was a tornado right away, in part because it certainly created chaos like a tornado. This is really just the tip of the iceberg.
Absolutely.
Robert Mahoney is no weather expert.
There was 3 or 4 of these that ended up in my driveway.
But as soon as he saw the damage outside his Coventry home, he felt sure this had to be the result of a tornado.
Big mature trees, probably 15 to 20 inches at the base, just laid right over. A couple of them are uprooted, laid down.
Turns out Robert was right. Today, the National Weather Service confirmed an EF1 tornado touched down in Coventry, right near the Mahoney home.
Once it passed and I came outside, I realized, wow, there was one less than 100 feet from the house.
The twister followed a discontinuous path of more than 3 miles to Mansfield. The winds whipped at more than 85 miles an hour and created quite a mess and a whole heap of memorable moments for everyone that witnessed the storm.
Right before it happened, I was looking out my back window and I saw the swirling winds, but I never expected as much damage as what I saw once the storm passed. It's huge.
But despite all the cleanup in Robert's immediate future, he feels pretty fortunate. You see, the tornado appears to have touched down right between Robert's home and a neighbor's house, so this could have been so much worse.
Somebody would have got hurt really bad. I mean, to see what it did to those trees, see what it did on the property, somebody without a doubt would have got hurt if it came down on a building.
And despite this storm's power, there were no serious reported injuries in Mansfield or here in Coventry. And again, when you look around at all that damage, it really is incredible. Reporting live tonight in Coventry, I'm Roger Susannon, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
It really is. Roger, thank you very much.